Where is my swing? Where is my swing? Thank you. And there's, of course, less power, so we're going to get a pretty dodgy score. Even though it's a really good angle. 34. I don't care that the swings took ages. I will carry this on if this gets plat. Bear in mind, we still have to do goddamn billiards in this run. An hour and a half in. Oh, sorry, closer to 2 hours in. No, that's going to give me like 30. Not even 30. We need 25. Yeah, this is double plat. 35. My bad. We need 35. Oh! Oh! We are saved! Oh! We're out! 35! How does the game just give you the only 35 you need when you need it? Let's go! I don't remember last time I got a 35. I was ready for that to be a 33. 34 is pretty rare. Okay, we're actually out. We actually get to play the game for 4 hours. Let's go. Okay. Billiards could still screw us over, but... I've sunk so much time into billiards, pun intended, that it doesn't scare me as much. Yeah, finally, video games. Exactly. So we get to actually play the game now. Wow, isn't that great for me streaming this? Great. That's not above me, that's behind me. Get out of here. What are you doing? You're not even helping me. Thank you. What? Okay. This is pretty slow, and Skip Skimmer was also pretty slow. A 2 minute 17 Skip Skimmer is pretty bad, but it's a Skip Skimmer. That's all that matters. This is not billiards. As long as I actually get this, I'm happy. Nice. The requirement on my splits is 3. Yes, that's right. Yeah, so it's weird. This game is weird. Most of the time, I'm just putting the number of levels. So here there are only 3 levels. There are a lot of games in here that are only 3 levels. Thing is, I have sub-splits for actual We Play Motion alone. But for We Play series, so We Play and We Play Motion back-to-back, in whichever order you like, I can't have sub-splits. So what I decide to do... I love that strat. You can literally just hover over where the machine is going to be and then it will instantly give you the hit. Like, you don't have to drag it. Because the dragging pointer is really weird here, because it kind of does it based on motion and not the sensor bar. In a way, but not fully. Yeah, but basically, that's how it works. So, the last level, it's only if you do really badly that you only get gold. We don't even know what the gold requirement is, technically. So much so that I lost a good, like, minute in the final stage in my Plats PB alone last stream, and I still managed to get Plat. Because it's just like that. Yeah, sub splits would be really good for this. That's a stall. Get out of here. Nice, we actually got that before it appeared on the screen. Let's go. I think last time I had to wait for it to be on the screen. Nice. That was very good. Very good stage 2. So my PB is just under an hour. I think I got like a 1:59.01 or something last stream after retiming the entire run. That one's a thickie. Oh my god. Okay, I need to watch the middle here. Okay, we got 2 of them. I feel like that's as good as you can do. I don't even know if you can get all 3. Damn it! So you do lose points if they capture Mies, which they do in a minute, but I keep getting bosses! I keep getting bosses whenever that middle one appears. Like, it should be possible to get all 3, but there's like some kind of cooldown. Okay, that's fine. Doing this optimally is so hard. That's not anything. Oh, all the middle ones are appearing at once now. So yeah, basically when you get a single long beat, it doesn't actually count. Yo Bruno, how's it going? So like this is nothing. But whenever you get like the tiny beeps, you can kind of hear it on the mic. Then that is a ghost. But if you just get one long beep, then it's nothing. It's like a stall or a dog or something that you're picking up. So I actually saved time there for identifying those. Because I'm fairly sure I was right every time. Okay, this is difficult because it keeps changing where it is, teleporting. Nice! First try. Very good, because you can get stuck on that for ages. I've never had first try. Now to actually do it. Yeah, you can... I never know when it's actually doing the move, so I just do it every time, just to be safe. Absolutely don't let go of B. My finger is slipping off B. There we go. That was really good. I'm not kidding. I'm saving like at least a minute or 2. Because I don't have a comparison, obviously. Because I did Skip Skimmer last here instead of... Oh, sorry, first here instead of last. Okay, a little bit of chill time now. Little bit of chill time. We got teeter targets. I mean, we're not chilling for the whole game, but... Yeah. No sub-splits in teeter targets either. So this is pretty weird. Okay, that's scuffed, whatever. It's fine. So I would be doing really well to beat my teeter target section in my PB. Because I had a solid 29 and 30. Basically every stage was really good. I'll be surprised if I beat that teeter target segment in any recent PB. Because that saved a lot of time. Probably like 1 or 2 minutes over Murrah. It's the only thing I'm better than Murrah at in this entire game. That'll do. So yeah, basically here I'm just tilting the Wii Remote. It's fairly self-explanatory what I'm doing. I feel the need to explain what I'm doing in this game because it's so much less obvious than in play where I'm just pointing at the screen. But yeah, basically whatever angle I'm holding is whatever angle the seesaw is at. That'll do. I like to start on the left side first there because I find it more awkward to do the swings to the left rather than the swings to the right. Wii play motion is very silly. There we go. So there you can actually like clip the bottom of the top target and then just go straight into the bottom one and it saves a bit of time. There you go. So there are some times as well where I will do a really weird swing. I'll do like this, and I'll keep it like that, because that will also technically keep the swing straight, or keep the seesaw straight. So we can kind of get some nice bounces. Whereas if I tried to do the swing and then change back to holding the remote normally, it might end up... The ball is too fast for me to really do that quick enough to change it back. Nice, that was alright. Yeah, this is fairly good. This is like getting to the first stages where we can kind of start to lose a bit of time. I really need to practice 21 to 30 in this and Star Shuttle, to be honest. Nice, that was really good. But yeah, basically a lot of this is improv strats, which I kind of thrive in compared to some games. How long are these runs? Well, world record is 1 hour and 30 and 33 minutes in Wii Play Motion alone. And in Wii Play, world record is 59:12. No, 59:14? Something like that. I can't even remember. This is the first difficult one. Because you can get a full circle here, but it's kind of like Peggle. It just doesn't work. It's like trying to do a slide with the block pegs in Peggle. That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, my PB in this is just under 2 hours. And then in Wii Play, obviously, I can get like a, I would say like a 105. So I've never completed a run of this. But world record is like around 4 hours or something. So I know I can get world record if I just get a decent run of this. It's just that last stream I couldn't do a Wii Play run as well because I had to go at the end. Oh yeah, I mean, you run Clubhouse games, so improv strats are definitely your thing. Clubhouse games, I mean, probably other games as well. Improv strats are really cool in runs. I find improv strats really cool. And Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Yo, that's really good. And that was optimal for an IL reason, I think. Because we kind of did a really low curve there. Yeah, I kind of didn't think of Super Lesbian Animal RPG as well. Still need to play that game. No. So, this is the reason we're playing on 4 to 3. We are playing on 4 to 3, obviously, for Wii Play reasons. But even if we were doing... Come on. Even if we were doing... Thank you. This on its own, I would still be playing in 4x3 because the ball falls off the side of the screen faster. Very slightly faster, which is funny because I got my T to Target's former world record using 16:9, not realizing that it makes a difference. Nice. What we can do to recover that is do the side hit. And you can even go up the bottom path and hit the top target, which is really weird, but you can. So yeah, that's cool. Also here, you don't even want to get the full stack of 10. It's actually faster to not do that. Yeah, because of hits like that. Nice. That was pretty good. So I mean, technically, compared to average on that level, getting the 10 hit combo would be better. But the gold split I have is nowhere near when I just do something like that. Nice. So you kind of want to stabilize it at the end. Just do a little tap so that the swing doesn't end up hitting the ball back. And even if you wanted to, just to give yourself a bit more leniency, you can actually move the swing out of the way. Just so it definitely does work. Come on. That'll do. That last stage was so satisfying. Yeah, this game is full of stuff like that in T to Targets. It's pretty cool. I like this. Also, talking of the strat, here it is. This is what I do. It's pretty inconsistent, but... Nice. You can obviously get both of those in one hit if you get a really lucky hit. In fact, I think because that hit the right target from the left side, that might even have done it had the other target still been there. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. You know what? We can do it this way. Nice, that's actually pretty good, because then I can just end on this one. Nice, that was alright. Not bad, can do a lot worse there. See, the stages like that, Murrah loses a lot of time on in his world record. And again, I don't think I'm going to get world record today, because I've got lots of practice I need to do on lots of games. Mainly Cone Zone, just to get a clear. Nice. You can really easily fall into the gap there. Cone Zone, Trigger Twist I'm really bad at. Veggie Garden I probably lose a bit of time on. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to practice, really. Nice. Yeah, so that's a fairly difficult hit to get. Last time I just kind of gave up and did the normal way. These sound like fake game names. I completely agree. They do sound fake. Nice. See, I used to do the flip strat that I did for the other level there, this one. But I don't really like to do it there because... Not in a full game run anyway, because it's really hard to get. For what Dev just has 2 swings there anyway. No! That's unfortunate. Oh, are you kidding? That'll do. That's alright. Just took me stabilizing at the beginning again. Had we got that straight away, then that would definitely have saved time over Murrah. Oh, come on. So yeah, at the beginning here, you just want to skip as much as you can. I got this first try in my PB. I really don't expect to get it first try here. I think I was very lucky to get it first try. Remember, I put like 20 hours into this back in the day. Like last year, over a year ago now. And it's still difficult. Yeah. You can see now why gold is for 28 stages and plat is literally just to do these last 2. Because these are brutal and you can't really cheese this. Not as much as the last one anyway. I have failed on the last target before. There you go. Nice. That does probably lose time to my PB, but that is honestly a very good clear. Honestly, very good. Now we have a little bit of chill time before we get to all stages. Horribly honest bit, start over and then do really well the second try. Yeah, I can imagine in Clubhouse. Yeah, Clubhouse has got to be rough for that. So here, I'm pretty much just going to hit the targets as quick as I can. Whereas when I do all stages, which is all 3 stages back to back, we are going to be going for combos because we're obviously going to be carrying points through the stages and we need 26,000. Here we need 1,000 on the first stage, 2,000 on the next, 2,500 on the last one. But yeah, combos go up to 100. You get 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 for all your hits. And that is how this game works. So pretty much from now on, we're just going to be getting hits as fast as we can. So this is a lot less auto-scrollery than shooting range we play. Which kind of is worse, not going to lie. I didn't even realise there were coins in there. That's good to know. Yeah, the UFOs are really hard to combo. Also, you can drop your combo, obviously, going for these coins, which speeds up the stages. So, this is going to be losing probably a lot of time to whoever I care to compare against in this Neddy for the We Play series run, and Mura for the We Play motion segment. So yeah, here you might be wondering why are we not just losing now, because we've already got 1,000 points. Well, you can only take damage to the final, to the mothership. This is awful. Okay, never mind, we recovered it. Yeah, you can only take damage to the mothership. So by the end, you might as well just win. Okay, I do need to get some practice in there. Because we are going to need 26,000. And I lost a lot of time in my PB. I would like to get more points on the ninja stage, really. To save us having to go too hard on the dinos. I think that's the best strat, really. Because I'm so bad at the dino stage. Because the hitboxes are dreadful. I think it will just be better for me to get good at this. Rather than that bit. So yeah, we're on 2,000 now. So we're just waiting for them to hit us. But yeah, because we have to turn the entire way around, the whole ninja stage is going to be really awkward to play. Oh yeah, that one's not going to hit me, unfortunately. There we go. But yeah, the whole ninja stage is really awkward. But yet again, another awful medal requirement. 2,000, no, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, and then 26,000. Like, I get you carry through combos, but it's just so whack. Really important to keep the combo here. I know I'm going to drop it at some stage because the hitboxes are awful, but the longer we can keep it, the better. Yeah, there it is. Damn it. That'll do. Still got a combo. No. It's fine. We plays anti-dinosaur agenda is loud and clear. Alright, these will hit me now. Optimally, I wouldn't have grabbed the hearts before, but it's just, you know, it's the dino stage. I'd rather not lose. Jurassic Park Survival Simulator. Yeah, for some reason, basically every game in here has a UFO somewhere. Because the interesting thing about We Play Motion, obviously if you've watched videos about it, like Scott the Wars or whatever, you'll know this, but like, the games were all developed by other devs, other than Nintendo, who made Tita Targets, which is the best one. But For some reason, like, I don't know if they gave every developer the memo of, oh, you need to put this UFO model in here. Like, I don't know why that was a thing. But whatever. Nice. I hate the cans for that exact reason. It's made me drop points. Literally, me doing the cans was worse there again. I lost it, it's fine. Oh, come on! Seriously? I'm grabbing my coins. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. I want to actually keep my combo points, please. Can you shoot the Miis in this game? You can, yes, and they will not give you the bonus if you do. Which is what I found in my Dino run last time. Even though the Dino was directly through the Mii, so I could not physically hit the Dino. So I didn't get the bonus points. Because I'm trying to hit the Dino. And the Dino hitbox sucks. Damn it. Nice. Okay, decent start. Yeah, Dino being strategic, I know. I completely forgot about the Miis not giving you the points. They stand there and do like some animation of being angry that you hit them as well. I'm sorry? Well, that's minus 200 for no reason. Even worse than that, isn't it? I don't want to do the maths at the moment. I'll do the maths later. How easy is 26k here? I mean, I can get it. Technically, I can get it on ninjas, though, I think. So I really need to do some score runs to get better at this. Score runs are probably the best way of me practicing. Nice! Very good. Very, very good. So yeah, there is a boss on the Dino stage that gives you loads of points if you really need it. But you don't want to have to get to that point. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Yeah, you have to do all the individual stages to unlock the all stages mode. Yeah. All stages mode is this mode where we're doing all of them literally in a row. Damn it. I need to remember what the patterns of these ones are because this is completely fixed. The same thing always happens every time. in here. And now it starts to get actually difficult. Ah. Yeah, I don't know how... Yeah, I don't get how you can hit them all there. I'm so bad. What? Okay, now I need to get up. The perspective on this is awful, by the way. And now I can't hit him. And I'm not getting combo points here anyway, so there's no reason for me to even, like, not mash. And it ends early if I get all the coins. How much is plat? 26,000. All the thresholds are in my splits. And if it's a really, really, really no number, then it might be just the number of stages in my splits. Okay, so we're going to need 5,000 here, so this is going to be a little bit cope. But it's okay. Like, how are you supposed to see that? Game doesn't work. So unintuitive. Like, you should be able to hit anywhere on the dinosaur for it to count, really. Like, there's no way you're being this precise. Once again. So that, except at least you can actually see what you're doing in this game. So it's remotely better than Skip Skimmer. I say that very generously. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you really want to be centered on the screen as well the moment you press A for the next stage, because otherwise you are screwed for your calibration. Yeah, I really need to just get better at the first two stages so I don't have to do as much of this. I have done the boss in this as well in practice. Whatever. It's fine. Damn it! Oh my god! Okay, that's it. That's the points. Okay, well these won't hit me, so there's no reason for me to not hit these. Yeah, Wii Play motion is very weird. A lot of this stuff is just here. And that's it. Yeah, I can save a few minutes on Trigger Twist if I just get good. But I don't care. I have bigger fish to fry. Skip Skimmer. Looking at you. Alright, Cone Zone. Right, this is awful. This took me so long in my PB. If I get this within 10 minutes again, I will honestly be happy. I won't sound happy because it will just be cope again, but I'd just like to get out of all the games today. Really, now I'm attempting this, I just want to get Wii Play Series Plat's World Record. Now I'm attempting it. Like, I don't want to have to do this again. So we need 80 here. Yeah, all our me's are specifically because of Find Me. in We Play, which we're going to be playing later. That's the only reason we have all these silly me's. Yeah, for some reason this game just chooses when it wants to throw you off. You can get like 110 in this, and I don't know how. Because I can barely manage 80. I used to be better at this as a kid than now. Expect a few fails here. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god, we got it. Alright, so we don't need to wait for the countdown. Yeah, it is supposed to be pretty easy. Like, I used to crank out, like, decent scores at this as a kid. And now I just can't. That's huge. We are on huge PB pace now. I will be very disappointed if we don't PB now. That's really good. Genuinely, I can't describe. Really, really good. I am in the cone zone. I am so in the cone zone right now. Okay, this is literally a solved game. And I'm still bad. But yeah. Let's do it. And hey, WWM. How's it going? Yes, we are scooping from space. With a UFO, might I add. Another game with a UFO. It's about ice cream. And they still managed to shove... This is what makes me think Nintendo said you need to put this UFO in. Because why the heck are they adding a UFO to Cone Zone? Why is it there? I would never hit Bellsprout with a giant hammer. But yeah, literally the same thing happens in this game every time, so... Yeah, really I could play this a bit later, but I do need to make sure I get better at the later stages, really. It's only really the 5-point moles that can speed me up a little bit here. Because the 5-point moles disappear very fast, within like 0.8 seconds or something. But we don't see those until later. Everything else, if I fail, is a complete skill issue. Like, if I hit a me, it's a skill issue. Or it's the remote being weird, but the remote isn't normally weird in this game. I say that, but it is absolutely possible for it to be weird. Okay, that's good, because if that mole took a fruit there, it would have taken ages. Or a veggie, rather. It's literally called Veggie Garden. Yeah, this does take a while. Yeah, it's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,200. But the boss gives you like 600 points. So really, it's quite nice. You get like a disco ball fruit at the end. Okay. Nice, good start. That might have been faster than last time, you know. That was really good. I don't know how. Maybe it's because I actually hit the oncoming veggies that normally splat the screen. See, this is what's misleading, because you hit those veggies, otherwise it splats the screen. But if you hit the veggies later, you lose points, because it's actually giving you giving them for free. So it kind of doesn't really make sense. I don't get how you can even hit all of them there. Damn it. Skill issue. I'm swinging. Get out. Oh! I didn't even want to hit that one. That's unfortunate. I didn't even want to hit that me there. Okay, well, we're going to have to play the boss anyway. This doesn't even matter. Yeah, exactly. There's a UFO here. I don't get it. Well, I didn't even notice that until the time. Did it give me bonus points as well? I'm sure it did. And I'm not even able to hit it because I instinctively swung at it. And it's not even in the foreground. It's like in the back. I can't hit it. It's so dumb. I don't get this game. Okay, now it is actually doing swings when I don't want to do swings. So I might even have to recalibrate now. Because that is actually doing exactly what I said it never does. It's doing swings when I don't want to. Which would actually be helpful for the boss here. In a way. Yeah, so I think there's a way of skipping actually playing all of the boss. But it really won't lose me much time. Nice, that instant pickup. Very good. See there, the veggie is giving... It's giving me the veggies for free. Whereas before it was not giving me them, it was throwing them at me. So, like, it's so hard to know where you stand with this game. Yeah, basically, if you just get perfect hits, then you get this this big mallet. And the moment you get the big mallet, then you actually get hits. So as long as you're able to get every hit, then this is fairly easy. I mean, I'm almost skipping it here. I got a lot closer this time to actually skipping this final phase. Although then again, I might as well just wait for the timer now. Or I might as well finish the boss rather than wait for the timer. Nice. And then for some reason this cutscene takes an eternity, but you get loads of points for this. Oh yeah, and the disco ball gives you 300, because why the hell not? And then you get the 90 for the fruits, or the veggies at the end. So yeah, you look like you're not going to clear it, and then you just clear it by 600. So yeah, that's the game. That is literally the game. Alright, jump park. This can't completely ruin the run, but it would be nice to get some quick clears here. I did really well in my PB, especially stage 4, which I'm not normally good at. It might even be my ILPB in stage 4. It was that good. So here we're just getting gems. I'm tilting the Wii remote in the direction I want to go. But you can kind of change the way you're tilting as you're falling, which kind of makes a difference to where exactly you're going to end up. How fast exactly you can go. Like that, kind of. That was a really solid clear, 20.9. But yeah, I decided to go right side first here. The big gems are worth 5 as well, and the small ones are worth 1. But you do get power-ups. So the magnet literally just draws in gems from a very long distance. You get the gold power-up, that gives you double points. You can carry it between phases as well, these power-ups. As long as you grab them on the phase they're on. And also I like to break out here. It's a little bit faster. At least I think it is. So yeah, you can't carry through gems. All the gems on that previous phase will disappear. But we can carry through power-ups. So I want to grab this magnet very close to the end. Nice. And then I want to get this magnet. Oh no, I want to get the gold with the magnet. Get a huge combo here. That was alright. Yeah, I don't know if there's a UFO in this game. This might be UFO-less. Wait, that might be a good character extension. All platinum medals, no UFO games. Because, no, that's huge. Because you know what game does have a UFO? Skip Skimmer. There's a UFO stone. There's a UFO stone in Skip Skimmer. This is huge. This is literally just Jump Park. Huge moment. Jump Park as a run is awesome though. Okay, never mind. He fell off. So yeah, this whistle is going to call in extra me's to collect gems. Good. And then we get gold. We also got tiny, unfortunately. But that's fine. Gonna have to go the other side. We didn't get a whole lot on the gold, unfortunately. Okay, not bad. I did do it, Cindy. Yes, we did do it. I was doing the two-handed method. And it wasn't picking up my swings for ages, but it took me like 2 minutes to get out. Which loses a lot of time. But I don't care. It's a clear. It's like taking a minute 50 to do billiards platinum. But I couldn't care less. We're out. We're out of purgatory. The problem I have is that it's really unentertaining to watch me just doing Skip Skimmer, and it's really bad for me as well because we just get stuck there forever. So it's boring to watch me do it. It's boring to... It's not nice to see me just struggle. Like, it's not a funny struggle. Like, the funny struggle is like Mario Party 8 RNG bullying me. Skip Skimmer is not a funny struggle. That's the issue we have. Okay, also me not clearing that on gold is awful. Never mind. Can we recover this, please? That'll do, that's fine. Had to take that sacrifice to get there. Good, yeah, it was worth it. Nice clear. Very good stage 4. Was that stage 4? Yeah, it must have been. Sub-minute stage 4 is good. I had to get that small power-up for that, but that's fine. Wait, I did get it, didn't I? Yeah, Windrunner. Okay. No, not versus. Thank you, I do appreciate it, though. The only issue with doing it this way round is we have to do billiards 2 hours into the run. But there's no way I'm starting with... There's no way I'm starting with billiards over Skip Skimmer. The amount of hours I've put into billiards in the last 2 years compared to Skip Skimmer is just... There's no contest. I have to put billiards second. It might even be optimal to do... I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing Skip Skimmer, closing the game, doing billiards, doing the rest of We Play, and then doing We Play Motion. Like, technically speaking, you could do that. Because they are both full runs, I guess. It's just they're completely unsubmittable to the leaderboard. Or the individual leaderboards. Okay, why am I even doing the bonuses there? This is literally just a time trial. This is my favourite. This is a really, really fun game to control when you actually, like, know how to, like, exactly, like, do it. It's taken me a while to learn it. This is one of the rare games where it's actually a better experience for me since speedrunning, because now I actually know how to properly play the game. And now it's actually really fun. Like, I can actually get platinum here fairly well now, which is good. Whereas before I used to suck. I couldn't even get platinum at all. Seeing other games besides Skip Skimmer is Pog. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. So this is another game that only has 3 stages. So here we need 100 on stage 1. We need 150 on stage 2. And then for gold, you need 150 again on stage 3. But for plat, we're going to need 200 on stage 3. So we can skip gold. Which is kind of why a medal marathon in this game would be very lackluster. Because you kind of pick up some of the medals as you go in anyway. So really all medal marathon would add is doing 2 run-throughs of level 3 here. That's all it does really. So yeah, if we get them inside of a ring, then it gives us all the gems. If you get the outside and you pick up any gems on the way through, then you do get those individual gems like that. Obviously it's better to get inside the ring. yeah, other than that, this is a pretty cool game. And you want to get orange sparks on the umbrella as well. So like that. That's the only way of getting to the top. If you get orange sparks on your way through. And the bonus ticks down 1 second, 1 point per second. Yo, thanks so much for the luck and the good luck. Appreciate that. Shout out to the lurkers. So now we need 200. So we could end up failing this. I would hope we don't. But we could. The controls are a little bit weird here sometimes. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's a bad start. I'm just going to have to go out of my way to grab some more of these single gems just to be safe. Nice. That was good. Yeah, those twos are just really out of the way there. Whoa, that was a jump I wasn't expecting. Okay. That is not good. This is a pretty poor start. Okay, good. Good recovery. It's fine. Okay, now we do need the ending here. That's not going to do it. Okay, fall down. That's fine. Oh, we got it. Nice. That was really close. We needed all the gems on the last path, which I've never really got before. So that was very clutch. The fact that you can fall off there and still clear it is really nice. That's good. Pose me plus. Okay, this could be rough. This took me a few tries in my PB again. But if we get this first try, this is a seriously good run. I'm just going to go out and say it. This is a genuinely very good run. And because there's no comparison, I'm scared to know exactly the caliber of this run. But I know the only bad game so far is Trigger Twist. And that is it. That is the only bad game. Yeah, here you need a perfect game. The moment we drop a life, it's over. And the last stages are really hard. The last two stages is where we're going to probably lose it. But it's a fairly quick game. It's a lot quicker than Pose Me We Play. I enjoy this game. It's a lot nicer to suffer here and have to play it again in a run than have to do a load of Skip Skimmer, is all I'm saying. Jump mode is peaking this. Yeah, awesome. It really is. Used to race each other. Honestly, like, this game, like, We Play Motion in general is great for just making up stuff like that. It's so goofy. You can really just play it however, and it's always enjoyable. It's a really good game. People definitely don't give this enough praise as a casual experience. Okay, here we go. That is awful. That is horrible. Oh! Oh, that is a horrible pose. I don't know if I even remember seeing that. The issue with this game is you really don't clip into place as easy as you do in Pose Me, in regular Pose Me. Oh, so that was a sick clear. First try again. This is... I can't describe how good the caliber of this run is. Treasure Twirl is probably going to cost me some time. But that's it. That's really not too bad. Okay, right. Notes. Let me get my notes up. Yeah, it's definitely anxiety inducing, I agree. Okay, let me get my notes. Right side, bronze, gold. Okay, I'm taking no risks on the final stage, by the way, because last time we failed it and we lost several minutes. I think that's an early cycle. That's an early cycle, maybe. Yo, Queenie, you're joining us on a huge pace. I don't know how good this run is exactly, but I know I saved time against Murrah in Tita targets. So depending on how good other games went that I'm not as good at, like Trigger Twist, this could be seriously good. This is my second ever completed run. That's fine. Okay, right. I do need to read my notes, though. Let me grab bronze as well, just to be safe. This is not the earliest cycle you can get here, but it's a safe clear. Oh, this stupid thing. Gold and bronze is... fine, yeah. 750 plus full tank gives you a clear here. Yeah, thank you for the good luck. Sorry, I'm focused a lot here. Yeah, tanks is really fully fleshed out, to be fair. Okay, right. Here is where it gets complicated. So right at bottom, gold, then double back to surface, silver, bronze. Okay, right. Here we go. Because this is difficult. It's fine. Need basically every gem here I can get. Okay, that's fine. Oh, get out my way. So annoying. Get through, get through, get through. It's fine. I reserve myself to getting hit there. I want every gem possible. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Need that, desperately need that. Right. Damn it! Why is this just such a good sniper? Go away, go away. I know the bronze is right here. Go, 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 go. Don't get hit by that. Go. That might be it. Nice, it's enough, it's enough. Get out. It's enough. We probably lose time tomorrow there because I'm not very good at it, but I don't care. This could be seriously good. We got Flutterfly and we got Star Shuttle. World record for this game is 1 hour and a half. 1 hour 33... 1 hour 30 minutes 33 seconds. We have 2 games left. The last one is very long. And I don't think we can world record. But it's super close. Which is unreal. We have We Play to follow. And we obviously have to do Billiards. But we are on a very good pace. So once again, this is basically a time trial. This game is annoying because the controls just don't work. But yeah, if you do some kind of like fidgety kind of motion there, you can get some really easy movement going on. That's how I like to do this. Also, we can just outrun the crows here. Oh, by the way, Queenie, I kind of was late to stream today because I went on a Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old binge. And yeah. No, I mean, I watched like 2 episodes, and then the third one, it said number 3, and it was in the same month, but it wasn't the same episode, so they got really far, and I'm like, I want to know what happened now, and then it just showed a different person. I'm like, what the heck? Baited me. So I don't even know what they got. I have to look on the UK game shows to see if they got over £100,000 or not. Like, what the heck? Making me do research now. It's so hard to find episodes of Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old though. They're not even on Daily Motion. It's just, that's how you know you've lost hope. And Yo Jules, how's it going? Yeah, Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? Basically in every other country, Are You Smarter Than a 5th grader? Yeah, me and Queenie are... well, it's an open secret anyway. We've already talked about it before, but we're planning on doing a collab where we're going to do a stream of that. We're going to have our own questions. We're going to have our own helpers and stuff, and we're going to... yeah, it's an open secret, so I don't mind divulging. It doesn't really differ. The money ladder is obviously bigger. You have $1 million as the top prize. Which is a lot more substantial. Obviously, in the UK one, prime time is $250,000. And nobody ever went for it, I think. Or nobody ever won it, anyway. People won 100 grand, but... who hosts it anyway? So in the UK, it's Noel Edmonds, who's the same person who used to do Deal or No Deal. But that was in prime time. Because it was on Sky 1. They kind of do TV similar to syndicated stuff in the US. Damn it. Syndicated stuff in the US kind of is similar. So they have like daytime and primetime versions. So the daytime version was by Dick and Dom, which is 2 like children's TV presenters, who are very surprising hosts for it, but they do fairly well. They are fairly good as presenters for it, I will be honest. They're not your first choice of a game show hosts, but... damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Let's just hit all the crows. Okay, we need all of these now, really. Okay, we're going the slow way. Yeah, it's fine. We're going the slow way now. It's faster to go the slow way now. I'm already on this path. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I think that's a clear. All my homies hate Flutterfly, exactly. Yeah, I don't think other than that it really differs. To be honest. Rainbow Road from Mario 64 and Bubble Blast from Mario Galaxy. Yeah, Bubble Blast is kind of similar, but because that uses pointer, it's objectively better to control. Alright, this is the hard stage. We need 900 here. We need basically all the points we can get to be safe. And we've already missed like 10. Make that 20. Get off. I don't want to hit that. Good. Okay, good start, good start, good start. Damn it, damn it. We're going to get hit. Ah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No, 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 no. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Nice. Very good recovery. Okay, I still get this. It's going to be close. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Do we even clear that? 200. Yeah, we must do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Every life is 50. Last time I had one more than that. So, here's the thing, right? Star Shuttle is basically my Find Me. Star Shuttle and Teeter targets in here are like Find Me and tanks, basically. I'm better than Mura at Teeter targets. Right? So, I can... That's like my tanks, right? And it makes a lot of difference to the time save. Now, this is like my Find Me. Mura is better. However, this game is so damn long and also deterministic that I might as well put it at the end. Like, it's not Find Me because there's no RNG here. It's all completely solved. But I do lose time to Mura here. I will be very surprised if we world record. Or get anywhere close to world record. But we're within like 10 minutes with this run, which is very good. Considering this is my second completed run. I'm really happy with this. We did lose a lot of time to some minor crashes and also major ones in my PB. That was okay. That was basically optimal. Someone using deterministic with the correct definition. Yeah, that's me. With my grade 5 in English GCSE. Damn it! Losing time. No. Go back. Grade 5 is a C, by the way. But it's only it's a high C. It's alright. It's a high C. I genuinely was convinced I was going to fail English language GCSE. I was literally in the intervention the day before this grade paper 2, right? Because we have two papers. Talking of GCSEs, because Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader came up. So I was in an intervention class by choice. The day before paper 2, which is like a 2.5-hour exam. It's awful. It's like 2.5 hours something. But because it's all like, you can't prepare for it really, because you don't know what's going to come up. Like every other exam, you know what's going to come up, kind of, or like the topics. But English language is like so improv, and I just can't do it. So I was worried I was going to fail, right? And the only other person in my class was predicted a 9, which is like higher than the old A star. Only like 2% of people get that. And we were the only 2 people in the class. I was that worried I was going to fail. I got a 5. I was so glad. Like, I got mid results in my GCSEs, but I passed them all. Yeah, it's like an A star star. It's like a really weird thing. Some people tried to convince me it meant something completely different, and I will never let that go. Wait, this is the right stage. Cool. I think so, yeah. Try to beat the allegations. No, I'm not beating the English language allegations. I'm terrible at English language. And we will find out when I write questions for Are You Smarter Than a 10-year-old? By the way, if anyone wants to get involved with this game, we are going to need contestants. And I am putting up prize money for it being a charity game, because otherwise what's the point, right? Because we're not going to do it for credits, because it's a collab between me and Queenie. So I'm kind of putting up prize money for it. Happy to be a contestant or to write questions. That would be awesome. Honestly, yeah. I mean, or both if you want to rig it for me. Yeah, I mean, we're planning on maybe us two write the questions, and then whoever didn't write the questions can be the helper for that question. Unless we get enough people to actually be helpers. Because obviously we're not going to get 10-year-olds in on it. Forever glad my GCSEs got skipped. Yeah, my A-levels got skipped, and that worked out better for me. Or they got half skipped. It wasn't like the 2020 A-levels, but it was slightly like that. It was the 2021 A-levels. Every language was my... Enough language is my favourite. Literally, everyone stupid Macbeth and stupid poems. Yeah, the poems got cut out for my brother's GCSEs. Like, basically, to nerf the GCSEs during COVID, they were like, right, we need to cut some of the syllabus out, right? They just cut out the poems. So the issue for that is that, like, some people are going to benefit from that. Like, my brother definitely did. And I definitely would have. But some people, what if you're, like, really good at the poems? Like, they make up a quarter of your marks. What the hell? What are you doing? Yeah, so we're planning on... We're thinking... We don't really have an exact date of when we're going to do Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old yet, but... Yeah. We're thinking it won't be for at least a couple of months yet. So... Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I should really explain this game a bit more as well, because it's not very self-explanatory what I'm doing. Basically, you need to connect the dots to the dock. That's it. But the controls are weird. There are 6 different buttons I can use to control. So you have the D-pad, you have A and B. Now the D-pad does the opposite direction. It thrusts in that direction. So if you press up, you go forward. Oh, sorry, if you press down, you accelerate rather. And if you press up, then you decelerate. Or you go back, I should say. Because you can go back in this game if you really want. You also have A and B. So B to go up. A to go down. And if you crash on anything 30 ms or more, then that is a major crash and you have to restart. If you crash on anything less than that, then you just get bonked back. And every level has a time limit of 5 minutes, which we hopefully are going to get nowhere near. Spanish used to be so good in English class, just found it really easy. Yeah, I mean, that's good if you found it easy then, because English is very hard. 4 to 8 with no trouble during lockdown. GCSE is very different to A-levels post-COVID, but anything changed? GCSEs was more streamlined, I feel. Yeah. I don't know. The UK was just not ready. They were just straight up not ready for any contingency plans for stuff like this. They weren't. Yo, Dragon Slayer, how's it going? Yo, Dragon Slayer, by the way, I saw you streaming the other day. I saw your title. Is there a mod for 100 missions tanks now in co-op? Is that actually true? Because I saw that title and I kind of like freaked out because yes, there is. Wow, okay. Assuming that's responding to me. That is awesome. I might have to check that out. Not that I will be able to do that on 1P2C, but that's really cool. Definitely I'm interested in that. I know what happened, because I readjusted. It ended up speeding me up because I was tilted. Damn, that's annoying. So, because I pressed left, but I was also tilted, it sped me up a little bit, just enough for me to tip over 30. That's fine. And when you get 30 or more, it tips you over, and then you crash. That's fine. We had loads of worse crashes than that in the PB. I am really hoping that I can clutch out a good PB here, because there is, if I play perfectly for the rest of this, there is a very small chance we can world record. Very small. But I do not have, and I will stress this a lot, I do not have enough experience in Star Shuttle to get anywhere close to guaranteeing that. I'm genuinely, like, I'm being serious about that. Yo, Header Shooter, how's it going? Good to see ya. That is a name that goes way back. What stage is this? It comes up in the corner at the beginning of each one. I don't know off the top of my head. They'll make the teachers to approve a lot of students to promote while they shouldn't. That inflated all qualifications. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I feels like in any of the systems that kind of got implemented in most countries, it kind of meant that more people got the good grades. Which is a good thing in a way, but yeah, obviously it was because they didn't really have any contingencies. They couldn't really do it in any other way. Also, I need to learn this stage properly because that is scuffed. I need to slow down a bit to be safe. So I normally bleed at least a couple of seconds on every stage compared to Mirror. Literally, even if we lose a couple of seconds each time, we're obviously bleeding like a minute because this is 30 stages. 1-2x, right? Maybe. I'm stressing that maybe. But this is, if I'm, like, I got basically everything in this run first try. If I'm going to have an attempt at it, this might damn well be my best shot at it for a long time. 1:30.33 is world record. Like, I don't see myself getting another attempt this likely for a very long time. Because stuff like Cone Zone, stuff like Flutterfly, it all screws me over. Or not Flutterfly. There we go. Not thinking straight. Because the level messed me up. That's fine. That is a not too bad minor crash. Considering I got hit by one of the dots and it threw me at an awful angle. That was a good recovery. You know the games. Treasure Twirl. Treasure Twirl, I lost a lot of time last time. Pose Me Plus, I lost a lot of time. All of them first try in this run. But I've never had a run in Star Shuttle on the caliber of Mura. So I doubt that we're going to get anything on Mura's level in this run. But it's possible, but it's not likely. Yeah, that's fine. I had a feeling we were crashing there, that's why I slowed. Okay, right, let's slow early here so we can actually line up for this. Yes! That was really good. That was really, really good. That required me to, like, just turn really fast there. And I got lucky that the game let me do that. Because if you're getting a precise movement like that within a second, or like half a second, the game had to be nice to me as well there. So, credit where it's due. But, yeah. Again, the reason why the game is sometimes nice here is because you can see what you're doing. So you can readjust it, unlike Skip Skimmer. That is the whole reason why Skip Skimmer sucks. Also, I think I crashed on that stone last time. We had a major crash on this in the last run. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that is an awful crash. That's alright. That's alright. We saved a little bit of time because the nice didn't come up, actually. Although we obviously lost time, generally. I'm good. Got bored, so I haven't eaten today. Decided to see how long it would take me to feel the effects of 2 shots. Like 60% or something. Well, you should definitely eat something as well. Definitely go eat and look after yourself. The answer is 8 minutes. COVID highlights the importance of mock exams. Yeah, people definitely do not care about mocks in general, but yeah, people definitely cared about them a bit more since COVID. Also, shoutouts to these barriers sometimes just being completely in the wrong positions, so you can just ignore them completely. That's fine. But yeah, my long-term goal in this game, by the way, is sub 130. Because I really want to say I've got sub-hour in Wii Play and sub 130 in this. If I get out of Billiards within like 5 minutes, this is basically going to be unbeatable, by the way. No one's ever going to beat Play Series Platinum. I just need to make sure I don't game over tanks or anything. I might not even go for any tanks frame perfect deaths. Even if this doesn't sub 130. If this like sub 140s. Then nobody's touching this. Also, another thing to note, we can only use one control here at once. So that's why I'm slowing in advance a lot of the time. Okay, we're not even going to speed up. We're just going to play safe. That's all we need. Yo, Seb, how's it going? First year they did GCSEs. Oh, damn. Chat scored up. No one in the board really knew what they were doing. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that in the UK education system where they like change stuff over and stuff like that is... You definitely feel like guinea pigs. You definitely do feel like guinea pigs. You did not miss a quiz show. No, Mizu won a super jackpot. There was gonna be a quiz, but we never did it because there wasn't really enough people here for me to warrant doing the quiz that day. I crashed on that rock last time. That's fine. I so want to be the toxic masculine barbarian and hit things. True. A Niv should be first, a Niv supremacy. Queenie bowing down to the bot overlords right here. Alright, this stupid rock, I don't know where it comes from every time. Right, we are just slowing right the way down. Okay. There we go. Another major crash. By the way, I've counted the number of major crashes Mura has in his run. He has like 1 major crash and he has like 10 minor crashes. So when I say major crash, I mean when you hit something at over 30. Oh, sorry, 30 or more MS. If you hit it less than 30, it's a minor crash. So minor crashes is like if you're trying to dock the dots and it doesn't hit it. That's a minor crash. Let me go up here. Thank you. Yeah, whenever the dots on the dock are small, they're the hard stages. Even, like, big dots, when there are 4 dots, are easier than small dots. Full stop. He was so real for this. Yeah, it was a super jackpot, to be precise. Okay, we got 10 stages left. So the last stages are much longer. I should point that out. So we probably can't sub 130 now, but we have a very solid run. There are multiple games that are not Star Shuttle that I do need to get better at, really, before I do more Platts attempts, I think. But also I do need to get better at Star Shuttle. Again, this is literally my 2nd ever completed Wii Play motion run. So I'm not expecting a world record, but we've got very close. If we have no more minor crashes, then it will be close. But again, that's very unlikely. Ah, I forgot the piece. Just restart it. It's faster. Jump like 3 spots for that, probably. I still need to ban the bots as well. I banned the bots last time. so they don't appear in the top 10. There's probably still more bots in there. There's always bots. So this piece is awkward because you can definitely just avoid it. Yeah, you can just avoid hitting the piece. If you go flying past it, it's so hard to go back. You might as well just restart. Nice. I'm not going to ban a Niv. No, a Niv is unbanned for a reason. It's funny to watch a Niv be on the leaderboard. But the balancing thing is that you can obviously play the slots bonus features and gain credits, and a Niv can't. And everyone else can play game shows, and a Niv can't. But a Niv is always here, so a Niv gets a lot of credits. I am going to turn off the sound effects when we start WePlay, by the way. That is a thing I'm going to do. So I think the major game I lost time in here is probably... What is it? Trigger Twist. Trigger Twist is probably my worst game in here. Everything else is like minor time losses. And also, teeter targets, I technically did fall off once on stage 30, but that's no mistake. When you know how hard stage 30 is, that's no mistake. That's honestly fine. Nice. Very lucky there that it let me have that. Sometimes you're a bit too far to the side to actually get the dock. Yeah, so things for me to practice. Star Shuttle 21 to 30. Teeter targets 21 to 30. Trigger twist all stages. Yeah, that was definitely close to me failing there. Obviously cone zone. I do want to get more consistent at cone zone. But it feels like a bit of a waste of time to practice that outside of runs. I don't know. Obviously, I do need to get it, but... Yeah. Also, if we hit the docking... If we hit the ship piece at 30 or more, it doesn't count as a crash, which is weird. Also, I did not see that bit sticking out. Whatever. I need to just go through this run, because basically every mistake so far has just been because I've not seen something. Which is definitely there for me to see. This is going to be rough. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Right, go back. Really? That's not a clear. Okay. Game's so real for that one. And then that is a clear. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sure. This is why we need to practice 21 to 30. Video game. So true. Alright, we're 5 stages away. I really need to save this save file once I'm done as well. Very realistic. I mean, if you thought that was realistic, we've got black hole vortexes now that are somehow less realistic than Super Mario Galaxy. Can you go forward, please? Yeah, you can get sucked into those really easily. They are deceptively very strong. Also, I was accidentally speeding up when I meant to slow down. I should really not talk while I'm trying to play the game. It's going to be heartbreaking when I realise just how much time I lose to trigger twist, I think. But I now know what I need to do next week for the stream schedule. So that's something. Unfortunately, I have an exam coming up, so I'm not going to be able to get any offline practice in anytime soon. Oh, I didn't realise how close the vortex was. I forgot. Okay, we're fine. Wow, that was close. Okay. Nice! If you can get these without minor crash, they're very, very good. Also, UFO moment, but we're in space, so we'll allow it. I can't wait to play billiards. I can't wait. It's been so long. Billiards, my old friend. Wait, we need to, like, not go too fast here, because you have to actually hit the other side of the piece here. There we go. This is one definitely to practice, because I could optimize that pickup. Oh, don't get hit to the vortex. Yeah, there was no way. There was literally no conceivable way. Okay, well, there was a conceivable way there, and it just didn't happen. Okay, come on. Really? Oh my god. This is just an awful stage. Please! Oh my god. Oh, thanks for the nice hit. Nice hit. Thank you. Thank you. That was so scuffed. I thought, you know what, actually, when these twist, I might actually just be able to clip them on. This game's so goofy. More improv. That was awful. Okay, with that, we might not have been able to world record even with a good trigger twist, so that has put me out of my misery very slightly. Double vortex, by the way. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Nice. Okay, I'll take a second try. Visual representation of what it's like to play this minigame. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said the last stages of Star Shuttle are a lot longer. Like, just in general, for having to navigate so many things. It pains me how many cutscenes there are in this. There's like 7 minutes of cutscenes just in Star Shuttle, and everything else there's like no downtime. Like, can you not just split these cutscenes up a little bit? Ow, ow, ow. Get off. We need speed to get past the vortexes. Get off the vortex! Oh my god. Why are you still on the vortex? Okay. I'll be very surprised if this works. Yep. I had no time to line that up. Why are the arms so stretched out? Why? Why are they stretched out? Whatever. Whatever. What is that rebound? So real. Game was so real for that. Is that stage 30? I mean, it definitely was as annoying as stage 30. Yeah, there it is. That's the run. Yippee! Yeah, there's no way I'm putting that as the second game. Okay, we're done. Leave. Exit. Okay, it's optimal for me to wait until it appears. Because for some reason the disc spinning is way slower. I don't know why. I'm sure it is. Okay, setup for this is slightly shorter to do it this way around as well, which is pretty cool. I will change my game as soon as I can. I'm also going to spare myself for table tennis. Why is Rumble on? Turn off Rumble. There is no way we're doing Rumble. Right, there we go. Please let me out. We run that. Never mind, we don't. The two balls getting in the way. If this takes me less than 10 minutes, I'll be happy. We are in Billiards Purgatory. This is not good, but whatever. We have to do it. Okay, that might line up to hit the 7 ball. So we'll try it. I was right. Oh, I didn't go in, though. That's unfortunate. Okay, right. We play. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, did we get... No, we only got 2. Damn it. And the cue ball's going in. Ah! What do you need for 60? 7 combined shots and fouls. It's an awful requirement. It's just as bad as Skip Skimmer, though. But I'm better at this than Skip Skimmer. Although this is pure RNG. Wait on a good break instead of just going off first hit. Yeah, I mean, I'm only really continuing any breaks that look good. I can kind of just eyeball this at this point. I've played so much Billiards. I've played so much We Play Billiards, I can just eyeball whether it's going to be a good break or not. Which is really useful for runs like this. I mean, that's not good. This is not going to work. That's unfortunate. There was no way of me operating that. If I get a foul, then that's obviously going to reduce it to 6. Yeah, I mean, you need 7 combined shots and fouls, and you need to hit 9 balls in. So, yeah, you have to get a good break. That's just how the requirement is. There are strats that I use for, like, marathons and stuff, speedrun marathons, for safety. To, kind of get more consistent stuff going on, but that's only if you get a half-decent break, and so far we're not even getting half-decent breaks, unfortunately. That's a 2. Okay. I can't really complain. I knew exactly what was going to happen there, but that isn't going to stop me. There wasn't really another way around it again. 2, 3. Bad 2 spot, though. Oh, I didn't even hit the 8. Damn it. No, 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 no. Okay, right. Again, another bad 2 spot, though. I can't really complain. Nice. Nice. Yes. Good. Okay. Please stop. Okay, right. We might be able to clutch that. Yes, 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 yes. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, be smart about this. Be smart about this. That doesn't work. This works. This is more likely to work. Yes! 5-minute billiards. That'll do. That's solid. That's better than my average. If you look at my marathons where I've done billiards, it takes me like 10. That's fine. That's good. That's good. That's the game. Right, okay. Tanks, though, we could obviously lose it. No sub-split tanks goes hard, by the way. Wouldn't it be great if I could sub-3 this? I think I'd be really happy with a sub-3. A really good Wii Play motion and a solid Wii Play could definitely be a really good sub-3. Even with like a game over tanks, we could sub-3 at this stage. So, for people that haven't seen Wii Play in a while, I do go for tanks frame perfect deaths now. And what that means is essentially you die on the same frame as the final enemy tank. And it saves you a death animation because you die, but you don't get the death animation. You just get the regular starting screen for another mission, right? So that saves like 8 or 9 seconds, but it doesn't save any time in the gold medal, which is what we're going for here. Because we need gold, then platinum to actually unlock full game tanks, right? Nice. So in Tanks 2, which is the Platinum Medal, we're going to go for it. But in Tanks 1, there's no reason to. That's also the reason why deaths cost a lot more time here. Because technically speaking, we don't need to see any death screens. So this is why Gold Medals is a very, very different type of run in Wii Play. Which it makes for a really nice kind of differentiation there, rather than just, oh, you do more of the game. Yo, thanks Sanai and Kelvin. Thanks for the good luck. How you both doing? We just skipped our skimmer and teetered our targets, and we got a run that's like 5 minutes worse than Mura. Wait, no, 6 minutes worse than Mura in Wii Play Motion. That beats my PB by like 23 minutes. So I'm really happy with that. Damn it, that was awful because I used all my bullets. Cool Wii Sports Club Golf PBs yesterday. Yo, awesome. Playing some Pokemon. Nice, nice. Love to hear that. Oh, come on. Okay, I just don't want to game over. That's all I want. I don't want to game over. Glad to hear you're doing good, though. Okay. Well, weird. My phone that, actually. Yo, talking of phone. I got, like, a recommendation for a YouTube video this morning. Like, after I was binging Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? For when we do that collab. Collab stream with Queenie. Right? And it was, like, my Wii phone or something. And it was just a skin for, like, an Android phone or something. That just changed it all to be, like, Wii U app. It said, like, Wii U menu. But it was, like, the Wii channel menu. It was weird. Anyway, I watched that video because it was only, like, a minute. to just see what it was. And now all I keep getting in my recommendations is videos that say my Wii phone. A very weird type of recommendation, it has to be said. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. That's my mind's only strategy coming in there. For being far or close to the tank for it to work. Not that it's making much difference, because I just can't hit the tanks. Oh my god, this is awful. The Wii phone rabbit hole. Yeah, basically. This is awful, tanks. I just want to not game over, please. Oh my god, no! I'm on, what, 2 lives? Oh god, okay. That almost got the hit there. That's hilarious. Okay. Scuffed, but that's fine. We are through. Nice. You're all stuck in the corner. Okay, that's fine. 12 is Bruce left. Yeah, I kind of have strats for it, but yeah. I have strats for all of these. It would be awful if I did game over. I've played so much of 20, runs 1 to 20 by now, that it would be a real shame if I game overed in here. But it's obviously possible. Are you kidding? Please. Welcome back, cute thingies. God, this is awful. You should really try Wii tanks on Steam. This is scaring me now. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. Can you tell? Thank God for that. Okay, we're still not through. We got 2 lives for the last 5 missions, and we've got to do it again. I'm not even gonna... Yeah, I'm not even laying the mine yet. Now I'm laying it. Are you serious? No, too much risk. Too much risk. That was awful. Too much risk. Yeah, Wii Tanks on Steam. It's called WEE Tanks. It's like... It's literally just Wii Play Tanks, but with PC controls, pretty much. It's really good. It's like less than £10. It's a fully fleshed out game. And there's even like... a tank editor, there's a level editor, there's challenges in the game, there's literally a mines only mode in the game, which is probably even harder than mines only in this game. There's a mode where you outrun the police. I mean, what else do you need? There's achievements. One of them being outrunning the police for a certain amount of time. It's really good. It's just my PC is ancient, so I can't really play it very well. Yeah, Wii Tank's level editor in Wii Play would have went hard. That was really solid. Nice. That long game there with those hits. Very good. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's fine. Okay. Wii Tanks is absolutely iconic. It's funny to consider the caliber of the runs I put out now. Like, for me, I died so many times there. And I got an 8-1X. Like... And somehow I'm still not able to push my PB down further. Because that was fairly shoddy for me. In places. Damn it. No, I'm restarting. It doesn't even lose time for me to restart there. Not really. I mean, I'm going to have to take an extra death, but... Okay, yeah. I don't care. We didn't get Tank's frame perfect death, unfortunately. But yeah, if I died on the same time, on the same frame as the Tank there, I would have saved 9 seconds. Judging by the last one, I'm kind of glad to keep that life, though. Why did Bro shoot himself? Exactly that. Tank's frame perfect death. Is there FPD in Wii Tanks? I don't know. I haven't tried, to be fair. I'm not good enough at that game to try. I would doubt it. I would doubt it. There is an in-game timer in Wii Tanks, though. A solid A or B tier game. What the heck? Tanks is A or B tier? Alright. Chat, you know what to do. Come on. Put your reasons why this is an S tier game right now. You're on Queenie's side. Get out of here. No. This is good. Alright. Fair. Okay, you put it more of an A. Fine. I'll let you off. Can't believe you're all agreeing with Queenie. SMH. We just played Skip Skimmer. Really makes you appreciate the good games. Damn it. No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's alright. As a Wii Tanks master, I'm in shambles. Yeah, Dragon Slayer is literally like on the modding grind with the mods in this game. I really need to start them because it would make for great casual stuff for me to do alongside like Wii Sports Resort and that. That was a very lucky stage 8. Very lucky. Fun to do a rank down of a Wii series. That is an awesome idea. I am there. Oh my god. I am there so much. Between that and Clubhouse Games rank down, I am there. Get me in on that, please. Actually, if they're on the same vote, I don't know what I'm putting as number 1. Because I'm definitely putting those two as 1 and 2, but I don't know what I'm putting first. All Wii Sports. Are we going to, like, categorize Wii Sports Club Sports differently, though? Because there was a video that got posted to the Wii Series Speedrunning Discord lately that someone made that ranked every sport in every game, and I'm fairly sure they split them up between games. So they split up like club and stuff. Probably not. Fair enough. Wii Chess number 1. Wii Chess. It's gotta be number 1. No, I'd put Wii Chess above Skip Skimmer. I would. That is something I'm fully gonna do. Get me in as the first person to eliminate something. If you want Skip Skimmer to stay alive, you need to revive. No one's reviving Skip Skimmer. It's never getting revived. But yeah, for real, oh my god, that was awful. I have like nothing that I have enough knowledge of to do a rank down, really. And the only reason I didn't do dogs for the recent one is, oh, damn it. Is because I have an exam coming up and I had so much other stuff to do that I kind of just didn't get around to signing up. I think tanks would go pretty far. I think the rest of the stuff in here is pretty bad. Billiards is probably another top one because as far as the casual perspective is concerned, it's really good. Club was a disgrace. Not as bad as Switch Sports. I think it's alright. I think Club definitely suffers for the fact that the way it was marketed. Because really, it's just it's just like a £30 game, really. It's just a £35 game, or however much it is. That's all it is. Like, it's no different to that. It's just the fact that they packaged it terribly. I mean, the game itself is also mid. But yeah, it definitely is overhated. Absolutely. Nintendo Switch Sports definitely lacks content, but again, it's not a terrible game. It just lacks content. Like, there's no reason for me to keep playing Sports Club, Switch Sports rather. Can we like hit a tank? Oh my god, thank you. Awful. I do not want to be on 2 lives. Or 1. They're basically the same. Yeah, as far as the casual experience is concerned, they're basically the same, yeah. And there's going to be a lot of people that, like, haven't played Club, haven't played, you know. You're going to have played Wii Sports, though, so you're going to know. Yeah, that's a really good idea. As an S1 Catholic in Switch Sports, I say I waste too much time on it, not bad, but the botting in some sports was awful. Yeah. Yo! Actually went up instead of down. Let's go. That, like, never happens. Okay. Well, that's not good. Wii Series 100% Marathon Run? Yes. There is something like that. And here's the thing, okay? I'll let you in on something that I'm considering. So, in a few months, there is a possibility, not a guarantee, but a possibility, that I am able to do a stream longer than 6 hours. For the first time. Okay. Now, there is a run that had a bounty on it last year that has expired now, but I don't care about the bounty. The idea is what's important. Okay. I'm not doing Clubhouse games or Games Master. I'm not going to have enough time to do that. I'm not good at it, and it's just going to be a waste of time because I can't do Spider Solitaire 4 suits. I can't do it. There's no reason for me to even attempt that. It did cross my mind, to be fair. It did cross my mind, but I'm not doing it. Okay. I'm just going to make that clear. However, there is, and yeah, Ricci as well. There's loads of things I would struggle on. Ricci especially. However, there is a game, or there is a category that includes 4 games, all 4 games that have medals. That is Wii Sports, Wii Sports Club, Wii Play, and Wii Play Motion. In total, there are 51 medals. So last year, there was a bounty set by Cedric that if someone was able to complete a run of it under 12 hours, it was like a scaled bounty. So the better your run was, the more you'd win. So if you were able to do it between 8 and 12 hours or something, you'd win a certain amount of money. All the way up to like 200 euros for doing it like sub 6 or whatever. Which sub 6 would be wild. Even for me having a run like this at this point. I should go out and stress that I have never got the Wii Sports or Wii Sports Club Platinum medals. So I'm not even going to attempt it right now. But I might try that. Fully stressing, might try it. I might. Oh my god, this is awful. Why am I playing like this? And I get I'm trying to be fast, but this is awful. That's just not going to be smart. Oh, I didn't realise there was a mine there. Thank god I went up there to be safe. Okay, Clubhouse Games Erasure. You know I'd do it. You know I'd do it, but it's just too long. It's too long of a run. But what I need to do, if I do attempt this, is I would need to pause the playthrough of Wii Sports Resort for a moment, and I would need to attempt the Platinum Medals casually. Because that is on my casual list, to do Wii Sports and Wii Sports Club Platinum Medals casually. If I can get them all, at least once, I will attempt it. And that date is coming up around May. But again, that's only if I'm able to do that straight. There is no guarantee that I'm even able to straight for longer than 6 hours. And I'm not going to get it in 6 hours, because I'm not good enough at Wii Sports. But honestly, it would be funny if I started doing Wii Sports Platinum Medals, even though for some reason it's on category extensions in that game. Like, why are medals on category extensions? They're literally a core part of the game. Oh my god! You're a grey tank! Why are you firing straight away? If you can't get the medals, what would you do? I mean, stop the attempt. That's as simple as that. I just stop the attempt. Okay, I'm really scared. I'm really scared. I am super scared. Please. Please. Thank you. I'm going to be on edge for the last 5 levels here. Yeah, there are some really difficult plats. I did watch Mura's... I'm going down here, by the way. I did watch Mura's world record Platinum Medals, where he absolutely... Well, he didn't kill the category. It's much like people saying that I killed bronze medals. I haven't killed bronze medals. It's just on life support. Because it's possible to save a lot of time in the context of the run in a lot of games. In that run. It is possible. So it is possible to beat that run. But with such a good billiards, no one's going to go for it. But it is possible. Same thing with that, really. Because there were lots of things that he didn't even get first try. But that's because the game is so difficult. But I know I will struggle on baseball. I'm going to struggle a lot on baseball. Okay, that's fine. Why is it brown tank all the way in the corner? What is bro doing? Cute. I mean, I guess so. I mean, well, the thing is, there are multiple games you can save like 4 or 5 seconds in. And obviously now Tank's Frame Perfect Deaths exist, so you can save like 30 technically. If you're a CPU. But realistically, you can save 9. Abel killed 32 tracks. Okay, that is something that you can arguably say is dead. But that's because he got RNG that was like, what? 1 blue shell and 2 lightnings or something wild for the whole run in Mario Kart. I mean, that's just not going to happen again. Like, obviously, he gets better RNG just purely for staying in every track for less time than most people. But, you know, it's a very good run, to say the least. We actually covered it in Time Capsule in the Discord, which is our speedrun news article we publish. And I actually covered it there. Oh, talking of that, I actually completely forgot. It's literally coming up in 2 days. And I haven't prepared anything yet. Good thing I remembered right now. Yeah, 1 lightning and all blue shells avoided. Yeah. That's just absurd. That's absurd. Okay, it's a tanks. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a tanks. We're not exactly gonna be pushing the boundaries of the game here, but we are gonna get a solid Wii play. Again, very good. I don't have a comparison for this run because, yeah, I would be coping. Excuse me. No score skip. Losing 3 seconds. Oh yeah, that's another thing I realised with Wii Play at this point. I now have all of the goals that I would have gone for in this game without needing score skip. Like, score skip saves 28 seconds, roughly. And all 4 medal categories, I now have 28 seconds under the barrier I wanted to beat. Which is quite funny. Including Platts. Platts 59.52 was obviously not sub-hour without that 28 seconds. But it is now, it's a 59.14. Absolutely despise this game so much. Yeah, this game's pretty difficult, but I'm going to show you how we can make it a little bit easier for you. Also, talking of Find Me, there is a new category for this. It's called Find Me 99 No Extra Me's. Basically, you play on Emu with no Me's in the Me channel. So you have just the Me's that the game throws at you. Makes the game very difficult. I did a run like 5 minutes before New Year's Day. Good level 8. And I got like a 22-minute run, which is awful, but Emu lag kind of contributed to that. But there is a big thing in here called hitbox strat. So basically, the hitbox of the correct Miis we're going to see later on. Either when they're close together or when like the game is zoomed out a lot. Damn it. The hitbox of the correct Miis is bigger. Nice. Good spot. So when we go on unlocking every game Emu is a nightmare, yeah. Yeah, so when we get to the levels that like have stairs, like Mii's on stairs and stuff, we're gonna notice it a lot more. Okay, so pay attention to me when I'm just seeking along in a straight line. That's pretty much when I'm doing hitbox strat. I'm playing the game at the same time, but I'm always in my subconscious going for, like, seeing if there's a bigger hitbox on some of the Mii's somewhere. That's basically how I play the game. It's not really described in the speedrunning tutorial for the game. But that's basically my thought process on every level now. It really takes a lot of practice to be able to do that. But it does help a lot. It's really the only way of trying to get out of this consistently. And by the way, if you want to get into speedrunning this game, there is a guide called Playpedia on speedrun.com. I think I posted it on speedrun.com. If not, I need to get onto that. But it is also in the We Play Resources channel in the Wii Series Discord. Wii Series Speedrunning Discord. So yeah, get into the game. I did also put out a bit of a half-jokey kind of poll on Twitter recently. Saying, should I do a speedrunning guide for Wii Play Motion? And 11 people voted. So I kind of do want to do that. Because there's really nothing in this game to... nothing in Wii Play Motion resources to get people into it. Really, all there is just like a tiny bit of guidance by Mura in a forum post on speedrun.com, and that's it. That's literally it. So I kind of do feel inclined to get onto that. Also, by the way, I just saw that loop from the bottom, so I kind of know that that's correct. You can also technically do hitbox strat at the top, and if you hear like less changing of the Mii's with like the slight sound effects, then you can also kind of guess which Mii is the correct one at the top. Very minor optimization that most people won't need to worry about. Which also kind of backfires for me most of the time anyway, so I don't even really go for it. It's not really worth mentioning, but it is something I go for. Sometimes. But yeah, that Wii Playpedia was like 40 pages before I thinned it out. I had a guide for every tank's layout in the game, and then I decided we need to just thin this out, and that meant me cutting all of that. Because most of it was conflicting advice anyway. Because some of it was from when I started the guide a year and a half ago. And some of it was, like, only a few months ago. just as I was finishing up the guide. So I kind of thought, you know what, this is completely just not concise at all and just makes no sense. I'm just going to remove it. Nice. Nice. Very good. Oh, damn it. No. Yeah, I'd definitely say, though, if people want to get into this game, bronze medals, obviously all games is very welcoming as a category. Just to get a decent time in, really, and then move on with your life because it's the worst category ever to exist. No, I'm kidding. But bronze and silver medals are really nice categories to learn. They are really nice to get into the game. Bronze and silver are naturally the most popular. And that will probably always stay that way. Gold medals, though, is probably my favourite. It's just Plats has a lot more competition. Gold is a lot more balanced because you only have to play tanks once. There we go. And the same for table tennis. I might even pause bar for table tennis in here. Once I pick up WePlay, I'll probably start with bronzes. Yeah, definitely know if you want any advice, because, yeah, let me know, because I will be more than happy to help you out. LeBron's medals. So true. Wait, is it, it's Shaq. Wait, I've just realised. LeBron's medals. Yeah, wait, that actually works better than I first thought. Because medals kind of blends in as well. God damn it. Sun Eyes on fire. Put him out. Queenie drama. True. Oh my god, who is it? It's Jack Black. Idiot. Idiot. I'm kind of glad this is, this was Cope. Oh my god, who is it now? No, don't fail. Oh, it's you, it's Minion. I swear I wasn't there. Rename run. Wait, are you referring to my channel point redemptions? Because if so, there's a rename split in there. Alright, I'm not gonna do the risky strat there where I'm constantly losing time because I don't wanna game over here. Don't wanna top out. No, go away. There we go. I don't know what I'm going to do after this, because we're going to have a bit of time left over. Maybe do some WePlay motion practice. Not going to lie, that will probably be pretty useful. Especially while I'm in the zone right now. If I ever go back to WePlay, I'll probably only do bronze. Honestly, it'd be really cool to see more people do medals, because I get that plats and golds and stuff is going to always be unpopular. But bronze and silver are honestly really cool. Like, it shows off so much more of the game. Like, they're just so much nicer, I can't describe. And it would be really cool to see if someone actually tries to contend for bronze world record. Because as I say, it is technically possible. Is that correct? I think so. Sure that's correct. Or is it clock? Who is it? Oh, is it you? It's you. Okay, we got it. The 7 break question. Okay, true, but you can save 9 seconds over me for doing one tank's frame perfect death. Only a single one. Stage 1, it is possible. Everything else, completely unrealistic. So let's just say 9 seconds, right? On my way to 9 break. Yeah, well, you're billiards pilled. You play the Clubhouse series, so you can do it. But starting with table tennis. Shout outs to starting with table tennis. I tried to do a single bronze attempt recently, and I started with table tennis. If you do that, you save like 3 or 4 seconds. Because there's a cutscene. There's also 4 seconds to save in table tennis. There's in terms of actually playing the game, because I played very safely, probably the safest table tennis I will ever play in my life, even if I get another 7 break. There's 3 seconds to save in fishing, because I wanted to play safe again. Yeah, there's a lot of small time saves, but everywhere else is basically perfect. Like, only because of, like, table tennis first and tank's frame perfect death is the only reason I might one day come back. Time for 10 break. We're about to play Bigfoot 9 ball. Another thing I only know about because of goddamn YouTube recommendations. Thanks, YouTube. So yeah, here, this me, assuming this is actually the right one, I only got that because of hitbox strat. People that are learning this game, learn hitbox strat, because seriously, it's busted. Table tennis first does go hard. It absolutely does. Sink every ball, including the queue. Yeah, that would be very interesting. That was a very nice lineup. Looking at an article talking about how people think the moon landing was fake, and it's like really, really cool that NASA streams their stuff on Twitch. I mean, I guess so. Kind of has more reach in that way. Yo, thanks so much for being here, Bruno. Appreciate it. We are going to close this run out. It has been a fairly good run. Decent. It's a competent run of play, and it's one of my best runs of Wii Play Motion that I'm ever going to have. So I'm really happy with this. Definitely glad I started with Wii Play Motion, because had I started with this, I might not have continued it. I hold my standard of Wii Play runs far too high at this point. But because it's here, it's just been a much nicer experience. Even though we obviously took 5 minutes in Billiards, that is still much nicer than Skip Skimmer, you know. So yeah, it's been a solid run. See astronauts doing their job. I don't know, it's so cool to me. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Okay, that's pretty difficult to spot, even with hitbox, because I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. That's a very popular thing to want to be, though. Nice. Okay, so strat coming up here. This is a strat. So I'm gonna lose time here. Hear me out. Okay. Now, if I lose time here, and then just barely at the end, I'm gonna pick basketball because that's the correct answer. We are gonna save time for that. I will get onto it in a minute as to why that is. So every me you select here, and you can select 2 at a time on this level, costs you 5 seconds. On this level, we need to pick 5 me's to lose 5 seconds. So it's a lot faster, even though we get 10 back when entering this level. Same strat applies in silver. This is the only strat in the entire game that applies to some medals, but not all of them. Which I find quite funny. Okay, anyway, fishing. Time to cope! Fishing time! Alright, no, that's not... No, we're not starting with that. There we go, that'll do. So, I'm going to catch every fish. Needless to say, I don't care about a 3-second time loss in a run like this. I'm so touchy fish pilled right now. We're only going to get one here, I think. Yep. I realised you had to be fit and gave up. That's a mood. That's a mood. Oh my god. Yo, Queenie with the prime. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Touchy fish, touchy fish, touchy fish, touchy fish, touchy fish. Yes, I agree. I don't know how we shook off the nibbler there.
SM MIDI touchy fish.
Yeah,
SM
I'm not
MIDI, touchy fish,
in a
SM
position
MIDI,
to
touchy
explain
fish,
fishing
SM
at the
MIDI,
moment.
Touchy fish, SM MIDI touchy fish.
Oh my god, stop giving me small fry. Thank you. But yeah, every fish has a different number of bites needed and stuff like that. And if we get the small fry to catch on, then we get rid of them from the pond. Stuff like that. Oh my god, that's so annoying. No! This is so annoying! Okay. This is not gonna work. Where was my mystery before? God damn it. Oh, we got it anyway. Nice. I'm good at maths. Can you believe I always bang on about mental maths being my strong point, and yet when I do a We Play fishing run, I cannot add up. Wait, yeah, I forgot we have to TTS now. I didn't even... I forgot to, like, shut up for it. Let's go. Okay, we could pause buffer here if I wanted to, but I'm going to be swag and not. So we realise there are patterns in this game, right? And we don't know too much, but the biggest one is 186 to 200 points. If you are here, just barely to the right side of that middle line, the CPU will always hit the ball left. Which makes this very slightly easier. Also, it's faster for me to be up close to the net. So I'm going to do that for as long as I can. Obviously, it's also faster for me to not lose. So, we'll do that too. Or we'll try that. But if I really want to, I will pause buffer. I've done it in Medal Marathon before, and I'll do it in We Play series. I don't know how that worked. I think it's been too long since I've played table tennis to not try this. Because I went on a bit of a We Play break. After the Platts PB. Okay, good start. Table tennis 6-hour trauma. Hey, I need to do this 999 points again for me to get highest achievements world record. I read out the Reddit stories, changed the delivery of the line to match the emotion in the text. It was so crazy. Oh yeah, I hate this game too, Queenie. It's just that I have to. Once again, it's the same as what I said in We Play Motion earlier. The game is good. The game is very good. I love We Play, and I love We Play Motion. However, There are games in here that suck. Unfortunately, there's no category where it's platinum medals, no bad games. Because otherwise I'd be straight there with platinum medals, no Skip Skimmer. You know that. And also platinum medals, no Billiards. Except that would actually go hard. And I could see people doing that. But yeah, this is a thing that has to be done, and because of that, we've tried to work out things like the patterns and stuff. It's a very small help, but it's the best you can do in a game like this. But again, even if people wanted to sort of get a run on the board in this game, you can pause buffer. Pause buffering is a very nice strategy to learn. Very nice. I've done it in runs before. I've done it in a medal marathon world record before. And obviously it's in the highest achievements and all achievements runs. So it's a completely valid strategy to do. In any category, in my opinion. I'm just the GOAT, what can I say? I'm just the GOAT. Yeah, we did get another... This is another table tennis where we got one middle hit on the fixed pattern. Because I think I was too far to the middle. But it doesn't matter, we're still out. We had that reaction time. I'm always aware, even though it's supposed to be 14 in a row to the left, I'm always there. Just in case. Okay, now this could be an issue. This could be a real issue. A Skip Skimmer, it's not slander if it's true. Skip Skimmer sucks. It's only good if you play We Play Motion like any normal person for 60 seconds for every minigame. Yo, you did your platinum medal. Yo, GG's. Clubhouse win, all non-bad games would go hard. Okay, but in Clubhouse games, that would actually be fairly funny because that game's arbitrary anyway. You know? Really, though? Honestly, I need to... Okay, right. I need to put this to the general public, known as Twitch chat, right? Who would be interested in me doing a multiple Clubhouse games speedrun? That's actually what the speedrun leaderboard would be called. Multiple Clubhouse games. That means that means Clubhouse Games DS and Switch back to back. It's not a thing on SRC at the moment, but I could suggest it. Score Skip Skimmer. No way. The crossover. Oh, okay, that's the weirdest goal I've ever had. Yeah, Skip Skimmer is... sorry, Score Skip in We Play Motion is not a thing because of how the medals work in that game. Damn it. That was a really slow reaction. Nice! Kind of want to run Replay Motion, which is a problem because I don't have the game. Honestly, We Play Motion is a lot really nice for the number of intuitive IL runs. Like, there's IL runs for, like, 7 or 8 games in there. Obviously, there's a lot with in-game timers as well. So that's pretty cool. Oh my god, this is awful. God, that was atrocious. That was so bad. I mean, we only lose 9 seconds for it, so we don't care. Oh, score mode on Skip Skimmer, yeah. If score mode had... Oh, for goodness sake. Go away. There we go. I was nowhere near the sensor bar with the remote. I was literally readjusting it on the floor. If score mode, Skip Skimmer, was where you got the medals, it would be so much better. I said it last time and I'll say it again. Laser hockey be a normal challenge. Air Plinko. Definitely impossible. Okay, this is the only thing I can really improve about my Wii Play run compared to Murrah. Getting early cycle here. But I've realised now that he is so good at Pose Me, he could probably get bronze medal in 2 levels. So, for me right now, it's completely unrealistic for me to go for fast Pose Me in Plats. I can get it in Golds, I can't get it in Plats at the moment. I need to put some serious hours into this game, which I'm not going to do on stream. And that means I need to finish my exam revision and stuff and then do it. Because there's no way I'm doing it on stream. I need to do it on a MIDI bot stream or something. And I also need to figure out how exactly the patterns work in this game. I've heard that there is a thing in the game code that if we kind of figure out exactly what it means, we'll be able to decipher the patterns in this game. But even then, I still need to put some serious hours into this. Because Murrah's on like 160 by this point, and I'm only on 139. He also plays vastly different to how I do, which also makes a difference to how he gets such a high score. But the thing is, I only need to get good at the early stages. The late stages don't matter. Because it's only for me to get 1,200 points. So only like the first 11, 12 stages actually matter. Everything past that are actually like hard stages, we don't care about because it's Plats. I mean, not that fast Pose Me cycle is going to matter here. We're nowhere near world record pace. We've still got charge to play. And shooting range. Like, this is an abysmal run compared to any of my recent runs. But in terms of a no reset, it's damn well up there. It's better than all my marathon runs, that's for sure. Which is functionally the same thing. How many levels was your PB here? I can never remember. I think it's level 12 that I fail on. But the issue with failing on level 12 is that the bubbles fall really slow. But the thing is, I can actually get... I realise that Murrah actually doesn't do the fully optimal way of doing Pose Me. So basically, when I hit like 1190, and I saw someone doing this the other day, I verified a 4th place bronze medals time, and I was really happy to see someone else doing the stuff that I kind of go for and other people go for in those top positions. where you start losing lives just before you hit the score threshold. So in bronze medals, you start losing lives at like 140, even though the threshold is 150. Obviously, it depends on the level and how quick the bubbles fall and stuff, but that saves a lot of time. It's obviously a little bit risky, but at the top level, it helps a lot. Saves a lot more time than people expect. Like, I forgot to do it in one of my silver medals PVs. Absolutely would have broken a minute barrier had I actually done it. I ended up getting an 01. It was like a 20... I don't even remember. 20-something 01. Rather than getting the sub. But yeah, here, because the level before is like the bubbles fall really fast, it will be good to get it. But Mura doesn't actually do that. He hits 1200 and then starts losing lives, which I'm fairly sure would make it even just a slight bit harder to get fast pose me, which is just testament to how cracked he is at this game. But that is the only tool I have at my disposal. Everything else is up against me for getting fast pose me. I've never been close. So basically, this game operates on invisible timers. There's a 30-second timer that pauses every time the rainbow bubble is popped. Rainbow bubble will spawn if you're kind of looking like you're falling behind. Or some of those levels where there's loads of bubbles. Most of the time they appear anyway. So you can kind of use them, but because you get a bubble, an extra bubble every time there are no bubbles remaining, you kind of can't really utilize them very much. So yeah, like there's a pattern here where you always get the same number of bubbles. Like on that last pose change, you get 9 bubbles and then the pose changes. And now it's locked to this pose for the rest of the level. This is a level I could get a lot better at. I could probably get a few more points than I did there. Never mind, it's not stage 11, it's a lot further. I forget the actual points that are available in this game. I never remember the actual level counts. But I know that Mura does it 1 faster than me and saves 30 seconds as a result. If I could harness those 30 seconds, I could probably put Platts out of Mura's reach. Because right now, he's still going for world record. Which I find unreal. Like, the determination is off the charts. Which is understandable, because it's... I'm as far as I'm aware, this is probably the only Platinum Medals category it doesn't have at the moment. In Wii Series. But just getting decent enough runs out of Billiards is what ruins it. Wait, I've just realised as well, this play run isn't actually as bad as I thought, because that includes 5 minutes of Billiards, which would technically be cut out of the run, because it starts from start over. So this is actually like 4 minutes better than I think. Okay, in that case, this is a decent run. Never mind. Ignore everything I said before. This is a decent run. Yeah, this is the level Mura would be finishing on. Level 13. Yeah, shooting range and charge. Normally charge is a lot earlier here. I decided to not change it because this is just the order I have for some reason. Yeah, we can see the bottom of the splits now. These are the last games. So we have a very comfortable sub 3. I need to check how much that beats Neddy by. What does Niddy have? Niddy, just to reiterate, is the only person who's done a run of this so far. We Play series. That was a good pose me for my standards. The remote is on. Get to the corner. So yeah, we can use 2 controllers here, even though we're in 1-player mode, so we can still get the medal. This is optimal. You'll see why later on. This saves like 7 seconds because of us doing UFOs in plats. Yeah, this is such a 51 shooting range reference. Clubhouse Games 51 shooting range reference. Except this game, you can actually get an unlimited amount of points, technically. Well, not unlimited, but a not locked to 300 amount of points. Yeah, so the quicker you hit the targets there, the more they more appear. So I'm not gonna mash there. Same here. I want to keep my combo. We can also get 5s or 3s. But again, if I keep my combo, that's good. You will see why we have that second remote later on. That's fine. It's very questionable, but it's fine. Nice. This is very questionable. Here we go. So if we can end these UFO cycles early, like that, and that, which is easier with 2 remotes, we can save time. And the biggest one, this one. Because not only do we hit the UFOs faster, the Miis take less time to travel back to the start of the screen. This strat, just for the UFO section alone, saves so much time. And I don't think Mura does that, again. I'm not sure. I haven't watched Mura do this in a run in a while. Yeah, we're here. This is my time to shine. Yeah, I was very scared there, but I kind of know the exact limit at this point of how much we can push it. Going into UFOs on 440 is okay, but you have to play perfectly. So now we just want to get a perfect game here. Nothing else to be said, really. I did 140 runs of 100% in a row recently, just to get good at this. 140 for a reason. There's a standby box in the middle of my screen. Get out! Oh my god! No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna carry on with it in the middle of the screen. I don't care. I'm just cracked. I'm just cracked. I can do it. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's in the middle of my screen. It's in the middle of my screen. I don't care. Oh, that's just comedy. That's just comedy. Close it out. I need to try and find the setting to turn that off, because that is the worst time that's ever appeared. That's what 140 runs of charge 100% gets you. 2:45.09. Okay, what was world record? 3:46:50. We beat it by an hour. Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it? All right. If only you could finish level 1 at 69 points. So true. One of the worldwide classics. Yeah, you know I get serious when you got the second remote, exactly. If we don't see it, just close it out. Oh my god. Raid SMRD Touchy Fish. No, Aniv, we're not done. Aniv, we're not done for the day. Alright. I do actually need to go back to We Play Motion just to check we got all the plats there, because there's no banner in We Play Motion. I do want to be sure. Just to verify it. Just to close it out. Plus, we're going to play Motion after this anyway. There's a little bit of practice. Because it's on now. We have one more world record in We Play and We Play Motion. We have 11 out of 12 now in the medal categories. Yeah, I thought it was going to be 4 hours as well. I thought it was going to be about 4 hours. It's just that we had such a good We Play Motion and a decent We Play that it did not matter. That We Play, by the way, is around a sub 104. Just to confirm, because we spent about 5 minutes in Billiards. Just under 104. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go! What a run. What a run. But yeah, this is a really good run. I think the next step at this point for the multiple Wii series is if I wanted to do all games. But I don't really. I might just get a run on the board. But yeah, I'm going to say thanks for the GGs as well before I start rambling. Thank you for the GGs. Theon, Cute Fangies, Ken Yoshi, he is him. True. Kyra, thank you for the GG. Yeah, appreciate everyone. And thanks Jules as well, appreciate it. Yeah, so world record is under 4 hours, to be fair. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. And plus, Skip Skimmer took me long enough anyway, so we have been live for almost 4 hours. It's just because of the nature of speedrunning. None of that matters. I mean, the suffering still definitely did happen, but it's not in the run. Thanks, Sanaya, for the GG as well. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm done. I'm not doing this ever again. Unless someone beats it, and then I might. But seriously, this is a really good run. This is... The motion segment is 5 minutes away from world record, which is just absurd. I've jumped 2 places on a leaderboard with 5 people on it. Right, let me check the Platts time as well, because I think that would be... Yeah, that's second place by a mile. Second place by a mile in motion Platts. So what we're going to do is we're going to do practice like I mentioned. We're going to do Star Shuttle 21 to 30. We're going to do Teeter Targets 21 to 30. We're going to do... Honestly, some Spooky Search practice would be good, because that was a very solid Spooky Search in this run. And to compare against that would be a nightmare, because now I actually can use these splits for this game. Trigger twist. That's the biggest thing I need to improve on. Huge. To improve on that. If I get good at trigger twists, we could go pretty far in this. Because me dropping combos, how much does that even lose? So you get 10, 20, 40, 60, 80 instead of 5 100s. So you get 10... Yeah, you get 210 instead of 500. So every time you drop a combo in trigger twist, you lose 290 points, basically. Assuming you can get your combo straight back. So you lose 290 for that, which is a little better than I thought it was, but even then, 290 points is a lot when you keep dropping combos all the time. So I think the best thing for that, honestly, is just to do some score runs. and just close it out whenever I get onto a really good one, just to say it's a score run. That does mean playing the dinosaur boss, which doesn't really matter in this run, but yeah. It's good to have backups, I guess. Obviously, Skip Skimmer is always going to be cope. Cone Zone I could do with some practice. Pose Me Plus I could do with some practice. Treasure Twirl I really do need to learn the fast cycles properly. But really, that's the only thing stopping me. And then we can try and get world record in this game as well. So we're going to do a little bit of practice to end the stream on. I have a little bit of time. I do want to end at a reasonable time today, though. Although I know I started late, so I will factor that in. But for YouTube, thank you for watching. Socials in the description. We do runs on Twitch. And we are going to be going for the final WePlay/WePlayMotion medal world record at this point. We're going to go for plats. And then maybe try and contend for the other medal runs in Wii Sports and Wii Sports Club, if they're not super cope, or at least not contend, but just get runs on the board. I'm not going to go out and say I'm going to contend in the games that I'm not good at, because you're still up against Mura, and I'm being up against Mura in a game I'm good at is difficult enough. The persistence of that guy is unreal. Like, seriously, he's just cracked everything he touches. So, yeah. Runs on the board is where I'll leave that. But maybe we do a run. Maybe we do a run of all 51 Platinum Medals Wii Series. Maybe I add Big Brain Academy in there, you know? No, I'm kidding. We're not adding Big Brain Academy in there. Yeah, thanks for watching on YouTube. I'll see you next time.